The day had finally arrived. Everyone in the congregation was waiting expectantly. The negotiations had taken months, but finally everything had been worked out. It wasn't every congregation in the country that could have an opportunity like this. It was a rare visit from a very well-known celebrity. The pastor and his guest mounted the platform. The first hymn was sung. Then the pastor rose. "I'm sure everyone is aware who our guest speaker is this morning," he said. Aware? How could anyone help being aware? There were posters all over town. There was a big yellow and black banner stretched across the entry to the parking. Seating in the sanctuary had been done on a reservation basis, with preferential treatment given to members in good standing of the congregation. An overflow crowd was watching the service on a closed-circuit television. Everybody knew about it. "It isn't often," the pastor said, "that we have an opportunity to meet someone who has become a legend in his own lifetime. Starting back in the bleak years of the Depression, with a shoestring budget and a very simple plan, our guest, with hard work and contagious enthusiasm, built an empire for himself that rivals that of Howard Hughes. His name is a household word. He's admired by young and old alike, and he has even survived his mentor. He reigns over a multi-million-dollar business venture that was so successful in Southern California that he established an even more spectacular venture in Florida. By now, I'm sure you know who I'm talking about. We are so honoured to have Mickey Mouse with us today to share with us the secrets of Disneyland's success, with the hope that our church will be stimulated and helped by his story." A hush came over the congregation as this famous mouse rose to his feet, cleared his throat, and began his sermon. "Thank you for inviting me to come to your church. I must admit, at first I was surprised that a church would ask me to give a sermon. Oh, I've been invited to Sunday school contests where they give each new person a Mickey Mouse hat and expect me to shake hands with everyone and act funny. But a sermon is something new. But after I thought about it, I realised that maybe Disneyland and the church did have a lot in common. And as I began to organise my thoughts, I saw how ingenious it was to invite me to share. I really believe that if your church were to apply our principles, you could become as successful as Disneyland. First, make your enterprise seem exciting, even dangerous, but be quick to let your people know that there really is no danger involved. Give the illusion of great risk, but make sure everything is perfectly safe. Second, admit that you're in the entertainment business. People don't care what you say as long as they're entertained. Keep your people happy. Don't tell them anything negative, and don't make demands on them. Just keep them diverted from the ugly reality of today's world, and they'll keep coming back for more. Third, make everything look religious. Make the religious experience so elaborate, so intricate, so complex that only the professionals can pull it off, and all the laymen can do is stand around with their mouths open and watch. People would rather watch an imitation mechanical bird sing than they would a real bird anyway. They would rather watch worship than do it. Fourth and finally, pretend there are no problems. At Disneyland, we dress our security guards as smiling rabbits or friendly bears because we don't want anyone's experience at Disneyland to be ruined by the sight of law enforcement personnel. Disguise your problems and failures behind a warm smile and a firm handshake. Leave them at home and let the church be a happy place where there aren't any ugly problems, just friendly pastors and smiling deacons. People today want good, clean entertainment. They want an environment that's safe for children, and they want a place that's safe for family and friends. I'm glad to see that the church is moving in this direction. Thank you, and God bless.